The word frugal is often misconstrued into a negative one. However, although a frugal lifestyle can seem like a sacrifice in quality, it doesn't have to be. Instead, you can choose to be frugal in ways that will add more value to your life. Let's dive into what it means to be frugal. Plus, check out our frugal living tips to get started. Frugal living is the act of being very intentional with your spending. If done properly, you'll be able to prioritize the things that matter to you most. You'll prioritize spending money on those things that matter and cut back on spending in other areas. Luckily, frugality can mean very different things to different people. Frugality does not need to mean trading your favorite Lucky Charms cereal for the generic store brand. It does not need to mean living without napkins. And it does not need to mean foregoing adventurous vacations in favor of a staycation. The best part about frugality is that you are able to create your own approach. You decide where you will live stingily and where you will live largely. Frugality should not be confused with cheap. Cheap means going to the store to buy the lowest priced item without a thought to quality. Frugal means assessing your desires and choosing to spend less money on the things that don't really matter to you. For example, you may choose to spend less on clothes to fund your next vacation. If you are tired of letting money control your life, then frugal living is worth it. However, it is critical to look at the positives. If you only look at the sacrifices that come along with frugal living, then you will have a difficult time staying on this path. Of course, you will have to give things up along the way. But these sacrifices on your journey can add up to larger benefits down the line. Remember, you are choosing to be frugal in order to enjoy the things you prioritize. If you keep your priorities in mind, it may not be as difficult to live a frugal life. First and foremost benefit of frugal living is that it will allow you to build more financial freedom into your life by accelerating how quickly you achieve your financial goals. You can allow for a cause and effect reality to take hold. This basically means every time you choose to spend less money on something, you can put that money towards things that matter to you. The best part is that you get to decide what matters to you most. Maybe you will put your newfound savings away for early retirement. Maybe you will put them aside to fund your dream of living on a sailboat. Or maybe you will allow the safety net of savings to allow you to pursue a job you thoroughly enjoy. If you have never attempted to live this lifestyle, then it may seem difficult at first. That's okay. Don't be afraid to make some changes along the way. As you start to try out different frugal tips and tricks, remember that this is not a one-size-fits-all strategy. Instead, you will need to try out different frugal living tips and see how they feel. You may find that giving up meals out is not a problem, but foregoing your favorite brand of shampoo is not going to be an option. Simply try new frugal tips and strategies out with an open mind. You will likely need to do some experimenting to find the balance that works best for you. It is critical that you don't overdo it. Although it is exciting to enthusiastically cut down your expenses without mercy, too many cutbacks could lead to a backfire. Instead of saving over the long term, you might experience burnout and forego the savings altogether. A good way to start living frugally is to add new frugal tips and strategies slowly. Try them out to see how they feel. If you like a strategy, then keep it and add another. If you hate a strategy, then let it go and try something else. You may need to try many strategies before you truly find your frugal stride. We have 35 frugal living tips and strategies to help you get started on this new path. Click on this video to hear them out and decide which ones you can start right away.